Okay, good morning, everyone. I've had some questions about the Zoe Bring Back the Pack pocket card workshop. So I'm just going to do a walkthrough of it right now. And of course, this is the time that my dog decides to have crazy time behind me. He's rolling around on the carpet, so just ignore him. Okay, I'm going to just close this image now. So this is just an overview image associated with the pocket cards. And hey, good morning. Let's talk about the workshop. So I love this workshop. I try and create different kinds of workshops for you guys, and this one just kind of started and snowballed. Um, and it's super fun and interactive and fun to create for yourself or with your customers. And it features a couple of things that are just exclusive for this month. So I just wanted to talk about it a little bit. So we have now entered the next idea book, which is called the Seasonal Expressions 2 Idea Book for us. And it started this month, the month of May, and it runs until August. So a few of the products are new products from this idea book that I used for the workshop, and then there are a few promotional items that are just available, like I said, until the end of May. So first things first, let's talk about how you can get the workshop. So if you place an order on my website this month for $35 or more, you guys know that you qualify for a workshop. So you just have to either send me your request as to which workshop you want, or you will eventually receive, as soon as the order goes through, an email from me asking which workshop you want. You can also just purchase the workshop files. They're available at on my blog at chrisscreativelife.blogspot.ca, and all my workshops are there. They typically run down the right-hand side of the page, so you can find new ones, old ones, and everything there. So this workshop creates 6 pocket cards, and I'm going to walk you through them, and we'll take a look at them. And I just thought I would show you some of the workshop guide. So there's always a cover page, and then there's a supply list. So we're just going to walk through the supply list for this workshop. So I designed it using the Zoe paper pack. So, like I said, this is one of the products that's only available until the end of this month. So the card workshop uses half the pack for 6 pocket cards. So you'll use half your paper to create the 6 pockets. So you can also create a second set, or it's great to be able to break it up to be able to teach it like this. So it's half the pack of Zoe paper. And then there's half a pack of the coordinating cardstock plus 1 extra piece of white daisy. So you'll need a total of 2 pieces of white daisy in total. So you use all the colors, 1 sheet from each of them in the workshop. So there's the heather, the canary, the white daisy. Like I said, you need a total of 2 though. There is the mint, the sweet leaf, and then the smoothing. Then, I'll just move that over there. And then it features a couple of our thin cuts. So these are back in stock now, and we have some basic thin cut sets. Sorry, I still have my washi tape on here so that it'll stay in place. But these are the rectangle thin cuts, and they're back in stock, like I said, now. But you might want to grab them because people were waiting for them to come back into stock. So it features 3 different sizes of the rectangular thin cuts. and each thin cut cuts a border and an inside piece. So you actually get 2 cuts from each thin cut. So a total of 6 different cuts, and they're various different sizes. The biggest one is actually the same size as a card front. So super useful. So then it also features one of my absolute favorite new products from this idea book, and that is the Stitched Flowers thin cuts. And you guys, I have so many ideas rolling around for this, so it was hard to just do, to keep myself focused and finish this one first. So this thin cut set features, there's 4 leaves, so they're all various different sizes with just a little bit of different looks to each one of them. Then there's the 3 base flowers, and each flower comes out stitched. So with a little bit of dimension to it, you can see they've got the lines in them for the stitching, just adds a little bit more dimension. And you can see in the leaves too, there's the stitching. So the 3 flower bases, and then a decorative layer, and then the center of the flower. Then the other thing that I used for the workshop is I picked the May stamp of the month. And I picked it for a couple of reasons, because when your order reaches a certain amount, you get it at a really great deal, so just for $5. So make sure to add it to your cart. And there were some great sentiments on here. So that's why I picked this one for the stamp for this workshop. But you could switch it out for any stamp set. I tried to keep it so that the spacing for the sentiments was pretty generic. So like this one says happy birthday, but you could change it up. So this is a Mother's Day card, or a birthday card, or a congratulations card. Lots of different, like I said, you could change the sentiment out for anything. And then you'll need a package of mink twine. Love that. And then I picked the sparkles, and I picked them for a reason. I wanted just a little bit of sparkle on here. You could also color your sparkles to color coordinate more with the cards if you wanted to make them a little more decorative. So, like I said, included in the files, there is the supply list. There is an insert that shows you exactly what to pack into each card, or the parts and pieces you'll need for each card. And then there's assembly directions, which I've been told are very easy to follow. I really tried to make them super easy to follow. And then for each card, you have a big picture with what it's all supposed to look like apart and together, and then a detailed shot. And then there is the cutting guide. There's a few notes on the thin cuts, on how they work on the cutting guide, and then exactly how to cut each piece of paper to get your 6 cards out of the half a pack of paper. So, like I said, there's not a huge difference between all of them, but I wanted to kind of just show you what they look like when you are finished with them. And so, as a typical pocket card, it pulls open, and so this one says happy birthday, wishing you the very best for this coming year. You could add a gift card. If you had more to write, you could also add another piece onto the back for more writing. And then for anybody that did my documented pocket cards, these are different than the documented pocket cards in that I designed them so that they'll fit into an envelope. So if you wanted to mail this, you can still fit it into an envelope. So I think that is all I have to say about this workshop, unless somebody has specific questions that they wanted to ask. But it does fit. Just, of course, because I'm on camera, I'm fumbling with it. So in the end, you can actually fit it in a envelope and mail it if you needed to. So let me know if you guys have any questions. And like I said, all the details are up on my blog with how everybody can get their hands on it. And I hope you guys all have a great Tuesday. We'll talk to you later. Thanks. Bye-bye.